interested to get your guys' take, and I put a poll out on Twitter and got some feedback on this. Over his 55 starts at South Dakota State, Mark Gronowski averages a little over 22 pass attempts per game. He's only going over 30 pass attempts in those 55 games 5 times, including a career-high 37 in the opener last year at Oklahoma State. So I ask of you, gentlemen, over under 22.5 pass attempts for Mark Gronowski in his Hawkeye football debut.
I got to go under on that just based on the quality of opponent. I don't know how much we'll see of him in the second half of this game. I think it's going to be a lot of just handing the ball off to Kamari and maybe Jazz and maybe Nathan and whoever else is in there running back. So I'd go under on that number.
I already voted in your poll.
Thank you.
And I voted under as well. Yeah, I think I told you right after you posted it, and almost a question that I would like to talk about is total throws from Iowa quarterbacks. Because I do think if Hank gets in there in the second half, they will try and get him some throws, some game reps in this offense. So maybe that would bump the number up. But, again, that's not just Mark. So I do think it's under. I think they do take at least 1 or 2 deep shots. Yeah. I hope they do. Hope that it's something basic that they've shown before. And, just get away unscathed.
I don't know. I feel like we're doing a lot of over-under on this show. But I am curious along with that, because I could see him maybe just throwing like 15 passes or something. Like, will we still say over-under 200 passing yards for Gronowski?
Yeah, I'll be interested to see that.
I'd go under. Yeah, I think they're going to be vanilla. Yeah. I just, if there is a deep shot or two.
I could see it being under on the pass attempts, but being over on the yardage just with like the amount of
I see.
They might open up a couple deep balls.
Yeah, Cade last year in the opener I think was 21 of 31, like 248, 3 touchdowns, and a lot of that felt like was in the second half. It was 6-0 at halftime. Remember, people were like, "Oh, Tim Lester, like what's he doing?" And then everyone's on the Tim Lester boat now as well. They should be. Couldn't you see? Speaking of Tim, didn't have a spring with Mark. Mark's only a handful, a couple dozen practices, if that, into his Hawkeye tenure. Didn't get to throw. It wouldn't shock me if there are 25, 26 throws out there just to get him a little more work with the ones. Hey, let's show him off a little bit without showing too much. But to your point too, Mike, I think he'd like to get Hank some of that work as well.